Welcome to North Carolina.
Yeah.
This is a stop we've been wanting to make for a really long time. I won't say my oldest friend, but my friend that I've known the longest, we've been friends since first grade, Ronda and her family, Dell and Hadley, they all live here just outside of Raleigh, North Carolina. And we've been wanting to stop through and see them for a while because that's one of the great things about RV travel is you can stop in across the country and see friends and family. Yeah,
you know, we got to go to Iowa and see a lot of my family there and spent time while all the stuff was getting done on the RV. And we were still in our RV, but we were like in between stops of that before we headed back to Indiana. And now we got to come out here, and it's just awesome. It's a beautiful place. I mean, we're just close to the Smoky Mountains, and coming through the Smoky Mountains, y'all, that was incredible.
Beautiful, beautiful. And so we're going to show you in this video some of the fun that we had in Raleigh and introduce you to Ronda.
Yeah.
And yeah, great stop. We're also going to show you our campsite here at the Falls Lake State Recreation Area, the Holly Point Campground, and give you a few tips on that. So stay tuned. Here we go.
Hey y'all, welcome back. I'm Stacie.
I'm Tom, and we're RV Texas, y'all.
We are native Texans and full-time RVers who are all about exploring the great state of Texas and beyond, one campground at a time. We're on a mission to experience life, not just live it, and we're bringing you along for the fun.
In 2018, we sold our house, our business, and got rid of most everything we owned to hit the road and see America. Our home is a 33-foot RV named Freedom. We installed an extreme solar and lithium setup, so now we can just about live anywhere with our dog Star and our cat Astro.
Every day is a new adventure, so join us as we RV America, y'all.
Today, my friend that I've known since first grade, Ronda, is taking me around downtown and historic Raleigh. And it's very humid, so excuse my glasses fogging up. But check out what we just came across here. There's a small kitchen here that still exists where Andrew Johnson, the 17th President of the United States, was born. Pretty cool. There's a lot of history in this area. And now we're in historic Oakwood, which is on the fringe of downtown Raleigh. And this is the historic Oakwood Cemetery. I think it said it was founded around 1869. We're gonna go in and take a look. So in 1866, actually it looks like the first cemetery in this area, and it was a Confederate soldiers' cemetery. And they say there's, I think, 2,800, maybe plus, folks from the Civil War who are buried here, and then the other cemetery built around it. So, super interesting. So this is my friend Rhonda.
Hello there.
We have been friends since first grade, which was just last year.
Yeah, not long ago.
So she's our tour guide while we're here. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And beautiful Raleigh.
Oh my gosh,
North Carolina.
yes. Absolutely. And excuse the echo and whatever. I'm actually filming on my phone, which I never do, but that's what I had. And this place is unbelievable. Did you know that North Carolina was the first state to declare independence from the crown before the American Revolution?
Mm-hmm. One of the first of the 13 colonies. We are standing in historic Oakwood Cemetery, which was established in 1868 after the Civil War was over by the American Confederate daughters of the American Confederate soldiers. And there is a Confederate soldiers cemetery here within the cemetery. There's also a Jewish cemetery that's within here, and it is the oldest non-profit private cemetery in North Carolina.
How cool is that?
And it's beautiful.
It is absolutely beautiful. When you're in the area, you need to come just take a walk.
Absolutely.
Even the structures that are here, what we're standing in right now is basically a shade structure, maybe a prayer hall that honors all of the soldiers and their families from every battle, every war that folks from North Carolina have participated in. Spanish-American War, War of 1812, American Revolution,
Korean,
both
war
World
against
Wars,
terrorism,
Vietnam, everything. There's a plaque for everybody, and it's just amazing, isn't it?
It's beautiful.
So now we're going to go pick up Tom and maybe pick up the real camera.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
And a breeze.
Yes, it's very hot and humid here.
Yes, it is. But that's okay.
It's North Carolina.
It's North Carolina.
And
we're
it's
having
August.
fun. Yeah, it is August. That's true. What do we want? You know, we're so picky. All right, let's go.
Okay.
We're relaxing here in Dorothea Dix Park. It's in downtown Raleigh, North Carolina. I've never seen a hammock city like this right here, but I'll take it. This is the life.
And right there, that's downtown. And that is the sunflower fields. They're past their prime, but it's still, there we go, still pretty cool. Moose out front should have told you.
We came all the way from Houston to go to this.
Like 1911.
Wow. That is cool.
All right, checking out the State Farmers Market in Raleigh, North Carolina. Ronda used to come here and been a little while, so we're coming back.
Got a cantaloupe and some peaches.
Yummy.
Nice.
So when we were in Indiana, we went by Bristol, Indiana, and saw a county park that had a functioning grist mill. Now we're at Raleigh, North Carolina, and we're at a county park that has a grist mill. So we're excited to check it out. There's one of the stones right there. So if you want to talk history, this is Yates Mill. It was built somewhere around 1756. Pretty cool. Interesting little tidbit, a lot of the restoration starting in the 1970s was actually done by design students at North Carolina State, which is just right up the road. Thank you to those students, that's awesome. We love to see history preserved.
Star.
Welcome to our campsite and our home base while we were here visiting our friends in Raleigh. Hey, shout out to Ronda, Dell, and Hadley. We had a great time, y'all. Looking forward to seeing you again. This has been a great stop and a great base point for exploring Raleigh, North Carolina, Durham, West Wake Forest, the Research Triangle area. This is our site. This is site number 52 in the Holly Point Campground of Falls Lake State Recreation Area. And it is a 30 amp electric and water site. They do have a dump station. Right now, all of the sites in Holly Point, all of the RV sites are 30 amp and water. However, the ranger did tell us that they will be closing this park for a bit in 2022 to go back and redo the electric and add 50 amp electricity. So that's exciting. It has been a great spot for us. Site number 52 is very long, plenty of room for both the motorhome and the Jeep. Now we do have a bit of a hill, you know, a bit of an incline coming in, but once we got to a certain point, the site was pretty darn level. It's a gravel site, and as you can see, everything is gravel as far as your camping area, and that played in great because we had a lot of rain when we first got here, and it really didn't get very muddy, so that's super.
We had a picnic table, a lantern hook, a fire pit that we didn't use, so I guess they go through and clean them and lift them up to clean before we get here. We didn't use that, so it's still as it was when we got here. What a beautiful sight. We have a view through the trees of the lake. It's been very quiet. And I will say, if you're going to come to this campsite, you can pick your site ahead of time when you visit this North Carolina State Park. And the roads were good coming in and out, but you want to put in Holly Point Campground into your GPS, because Falls Lake State Recreation Area is huge, and there are a lot of different campgrounds, a lot of different day use areas. They all have different entrances, so you want to make sure it's bringing you to the right place. So enter Holly Point Campground in your GPS when you're coming. But yeah, we've really enjoyed our stay. I can definitely see us coming back in the future, and I hope you've enjoyed this video of our adventures during this short stop in Raleigh. Thanks again for joining us. We'll see you next time. Safe travels and happy camping. Bye.